Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Straight Talk for Energy Healers. My name is Rain Aurora. I am an energy healer. I am also the creator of the Accelerated Release Technique. That is a healing modality. I basically help people heal their emotional baggage by getting to the root cause of it, letting it go so that they can live the life that they want and deserve to live. I am also the author of the book, The Energy Healing Bible. It's my baby. And finally, I am here on a mission. My mission is to help healers like yourselves to really live your life's purpose, to be able to share your gifts with the world, to help as many people as you possibly can, and to do all that without being broke. Because let's face it, energy healers don't have the cachet that they deserve. They don't have the name, they don't have the reputation. They do such amazing work. I mean, I know it. I see y'all every day. I know you work miracles. And you deserve to be compensated accordingly. So to that end, my purpose is to help you become a superpower in your own domain, in your own field, and grow and make magic and live comfortably. So to that end, I am bringing on a guest today who's going to talk to us about some of the things that we need to do to be able to be at our best. Now, my guest today is Krystal Holm. Krystal is a Feng Shui designer and clutter expert who helps work-from-home entrepreneurs declutter and design a workspace that empowers them to create the life and business they want. Krystal serves up straight talk wrapped in love, woman after my own heart. After all, she understands entrepreneurs' challenges, decluttering the limiting beliefs that hold us back from what is possible, shifting the energy in our environment to align with our soul-driven mission to create the life we are dreaming about with intention and purpose, and making a big impact creating the world we want to live in today. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring in Krystal.
Hello.
Hey Krystal, how are you doing today?
I am great. I am excited to be here.
I'm thrilled to have you here too. Now, the name of the episode is Straight Talk. So we are just gonna dive right in.
Sounds good.
So in a nutshell, how would you describe what it is that you do?
Wow, in a nutshell. I really
in a nutshell, give it a
yeah. I really help soul-driven leaders to dive into what their clutter is telling them so that they can declutter all of that limiting stuff and create the life that they want. Like live abundantly.
Okay, now I'm gonna go off script a little bit. So what's the significance? Like, why is it important to declutter and like to live the life you want? What's the association with clutter and life?
Well, from a feng shui standpoint, feng shui has to do with the energy flow in your home, right? It's a reflection of really the energy flow that's not only in your body, but that connects you with your spark of life and what is being achieved in the world. So clutter is the thing that stagnates up your flow. And so being able to declutter that really gets, I mean, we talk about getting into the flow. That's literally what you do. Like you have to create a flow, but you have to like get the clutter out of the way.
Yeah.
Because we stagnate up our own energy with clutter.
Yeah. I was always taught that that our external environment is a reflection of our internal environment. So if there's a lot of external clutter, chances are there's a lot of internal clutter.
It is a direct reflection. Yes, it is. And clutter is more of what reflects the limiting stuff, right?
Mhm.
Because we have stuff that reflects the good beliefs too, right? The things that, but we have stuff that reflects things that keep us stuck, and all of that is the clutter that really.
Yep,
Mm.
gets in our way. All right. So, next question. What is your special gift? I call it your superpower that makes you amazing at what you do.
I think that I can listen to it. I know what the clutter is saying.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's an interesting gift, I guess. It sort of has been it was something I didn't want to own for a really long time. I didn't want to be the clutter person. I just wanted to be the design person, but that was my own healing that I had to do to get past that. But yeah, I think definitely the clutter thing is what brings most people
okay. You got me
me.
curious now. So, give me an example of the clutter tells you about the person like that. What would,
Um, well, the clutter can tell you so much because it's just a reflection. I generally most of the clients that come to me have scarcity clutter, worthiness clutter, and obligation clutter. Those are the ones that they
ooh,
get stuck in the most. And
okay.
so um
So give me some examples. I want to I work best with actual like concrete examples.
oh goodness, they
What's
can
worthiness clutter? Like what like just
it
give me an
yeah,
example
it
of
can literally be anything. It's going to be unique for every person. I had a client
anything.
once who had um she'd had the same sheets for, you know, 8 or 10 years,
Okay.
and she hated them, and they
Oh,
were scratchy and they were uncomfortable, and she didn't sleep well, and she had all sorts of stuff around these sheets, and she had money. She could afford to go buy new sheets. She just wouldn't.
oh.
And as we dug into it and really started
Yeah.
listening to the clutter, like that is what came up about what was going on in her space. And so that was where it was almost like a discovery of, oh, okay, so this is clutter for you. Most people don't really know what their clutter is. They
Yeah,
relate
I
clutter to
actually
trash. They think trash is clutter, but
that yeah.
clutter is anything you don't use, need, or love. And
Oh,
so
okay. That
clutter
makes
as
sense.
a definition makes a huge difference if you're not defining it the right way, even from the beginning.
Oh.
So it's those things that keep you stuck in like in her case, a story of unworthiness, right? She wasn't worthy of having a good night's sleep, or, you know, a bed that felt luxurious to her. And there was a lot of things to really dive into. So
Okay.
um for each
Okay.
person it's unique, and for each one it's different. And so that's probably, it's not only like my superpower, but it's my favorite part of
Uh-huh.
teaching women how to do this, and
Oh,
so that they have a tool that they can use forever when they
okay.
feel stuck, like in their own business or in their own life. Like they can literally, your home is a mirror, it is a reflection of you. So it's something you have everywhere. Even if you're homeless, technically you live somewhere, right? You sleep
Yeah,
somewhere and you
yeah,
collect
for sure.
things, right? And some of those things are clutter and some of them are not. But like if you have
That's
that tool, it's something you can use forever when you are stuck in your life, is to be able to look at your clutter and read what's keeping you stuck right now.
oh, okay. See, I had a completely different so when I think of clutter, it's like, "Oh my god, my place is a mess. I got stuff everywhere."
Mhm. And
But
that's
that
totally different.
idea, it's not about the stuff per se, but whether you use it, like it, or love it. Use, like, or love, was that the
Use it, need it, or love
need
it.
it, use it, need it, or love it. Oh,
Mhm.
that's a whole different way of looking at I like that. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll move on to the next question. So my audience is energy healers. Why
Mhm.
might they need the service that you offer, and specifically, why might they wanna work with you? You might have touched on these already.
Well, first, I mean, we can get stuck in our own energy, right? As energy healers, it's really easy for us to work like with other people, but
Mhm.
sometimes we are the hardest one to work with is like ourselves. I was stuck for me, like I could help clients before I ever was able to like heal myself
Yeah.
on the same level, right? And I think most energy healers have that to some degree. Like we we have that almost like a need to be able to work with ourselves.
Mhm.
And so we get stuck too. And so to be able to have that tool to move forward and to get unstuck so that we can cleanse our own auras and bodies and mindset and all of those things, because we are even, I think, most susceptible to um not taking care of ourselves, right? Not putting ourselves in that position of being the priority, right? Being the number one asset in the business, right? We have this, and a lot of it just comes from that same situation, right? This clutter story that we've carried on from childhood about putting other people first, and
Mhm.
we're healers in that aspect, but we still forget to fill our own cup first. And
Yeah.
so I think that I hope that answers both halves of the question
Oh,
there.
all right. Now you mentioned to me earlier that you've got something special to offer my audience. Do you want to tell us what it is?
Sure. It is my decluttering method. I call it Declutter Your Mindset. And it's my 5-step method to really digging into what your clutter is telling you so that you can learn to listen to it as well.
That sounds super cool.
Mhm.
I am totally going to be downloading that afterwards.
Awesome.
Last question. How can my audience reach you if they would like to connect?
Well, they can download the method at declutteryourmindset.com, and that will put it straight into your inbox. And you will be in contact with me because I will send you a few more emails, right, to follow up
Fantastic.
and really help you to incorporate it into your life. Um, and beyond that, you can follow me on YouTube. I'm getting ready to launch that here in another couple of weeks, and I'm going to be putting out all sorts of free content to help you design a space you love, um, a business you love, and a life that you love. So follow me there for more free content.
That's awesome. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here today. That was pretty cool.
Awesome. I'm glad. I'm glad
I'm
that it helped.
gonna definitely be following up and paying attention to what you do. And thank you also to my audience for being here. I say it all the time, time is the most valuable asset we have, and it always makes me so appreciative that you have taken out some time to spend it with me and my guests on this show. So thank you for that. If you'd like to reach me, actually, oh, I have a new announcement. I'm gonna share that now. So I will be doing another, it's something I do every maybe about 6 months, a how to heal from your past workshop. So I will be teaching my techniques, some of the stuff that I know on how you can release your own emotional baggage and let that stuff go. It's a 5-day workshop. It's free on Facebook and it's so much fun. You'll learn some amazing, amazing stuff. And so the registration link for that is in the description here. And if you want to reach me outside of that, info at acceleratedreleasetechnique.org is a great place to find me. And finally, if you enjoyed this, if you like what you saw, then please do like it, share it, subscribe to my page, and of course, come visit me next week. Until then.